and welcome to round 3 coverage from the 2025 European Disc Golf Festival presented by CoolBet. We're at a PDGA major. We are at the Song Festival grounds on the Rockstar course in Tallinn, Estonia, and you are watching JomezPro with Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
Guys, we have another beautiful day out here in Tallinn. It's going to be fantastic scoring conditions. Once again, like we saw in the first 2 rounds, score is going to be low. But first off, let's celebrate the countdown to the 2025 Pro World Championships with our 14 Days of Worlds campaign at the Pro Shop. Starting July 21st, we're dropping a new deal or giveaway every day leading up to the season's biggest event. Save the date, follow the DGPT Pro Shop on Instagram, and be ready to shop some of the season's biggest offers yet at shop.dgpt.com.
Well, if you guys are just coming here and you didn't see yesterday's round, I would not watch this right now. And some exciting stuff happened yesterday, and Isaac Robinson is now in first place. I'm not gonna spoil it because it's so sick. I don't want to spoil it. So just go check that out. And we're just gonna play hole 1 here for you. It's a par 4, 837 feet. These guys are just gonna throw big hyzers off the tee, get in position, and then another big hyzer to here. There is out of bounds surrounding it, kind of everywhere. So a loose shot could net you a bogey, but these guys aren't really throwing loose shots.
They're not getting a lot of bogeys at this point.
Here's Macbeth in a prime position, just past the path, probably playing about 450 feet.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the drive was decent, but a player with Macbeth's power wants to get a little bit farther into that next grassy section, I believe. But it doesn't really matter much when you got that big approach and make the putt. Isaac's going to have a different pressure to deal with today than he's ever dealt with, and that is the hangover of his first ever 1100 rated round. That's just an incredible performance that he put together yesterday, and I don't know.
Effectively 2 straight days of it. I mean, he shot a 13 and a 15. The expectations are super high. I think it's going to be hard for him to not sort of be looking in the rearview mirror and going, well, yesterday I was already 9 down. You know, like a couple mistakes and you're off the pace. You kind of have to go for it after they introduce you like that, right?
They're just trying to bait him in there.
Now it's time to change the game plan.
He's like, oh, yeah, I am the guy to do this. He would kind of just go to the drop zone and then from there probably be able to park it
anyway.
He would just lose a stroke. Not a big deal.
Just speaking as somebody who's spent a little more time at that drop zone than I would like, it's insane to imagine someone reaching the pin from there. I don't even know if he could do it.
I don't think he could. Calvin has been throwing the disc better than anyone in the tournament. The only reason that he has any bogeys in the tournament so far has been from 3 putts. He was 14 of 18 in C2 round 1, 18 of 18 within C2 yesterday, putting on every single hole.
Incredible.
Just a nice little spot right there. These guys are all going to be in some of their spots, I feel like.
Years old still. 2-time U.S. champion, 1-time European champion.
Soon to be 1060 rated player.
Yeah,
like
he's got to be, right? I mean, he hasn't played that many rounds underneath it.
He's sitting, 1058 at the moment?
Yeah, it's like right there.
And he's just averaging a smooth 1085 right now, probably.
Yeah.
He's going to need to go big on his second shot. That was not as far as I think he'd like to be, but safe. And he's got all the power in the world to get there. It went.
Sure
yeah,
did.
That's great.
Sure did.
Just really well thrown, I think. Probably circle's edge. Oh, yep. Circle's edge.
Yeah.
Just inside. Yeah, you guys are right. After shooting those hot of a rounds, today could be a mental test. But the thing about him is, he's kind of, in order to lead world championships, you gotta shoot exactly kind of this good.
The goldfish memory thing, just forget what you did in the past.
Yeah.
Like if you do look in the rearview mirror, it's just going to hold you back. You just have to look forward.
I think he's the one that would be mentally equipped to kind of deal with it.
AB,
Sure.
Once again, struggling with this approach outside the circle again. He's going to have to go with the jump putt.
I'm surprised he doesn't throw it spikier.
A bit surprised myself, but capitalizes the way he has been so well with his putt lately, right in the middle. It's a little bit stressful to have to make a jump putt on this hole on such a slopey green.
Yeah, you kind of would rather have his putt than that one right there, because that one's playing 40-plus feet up the hill, and you can't do your little step putt. Oh, no. Creepy crawls out of there, 2 of them. This guy's going to munch those strokes right up.
Yep.
Num num.
The little leak there in the putts from Calvin and Isaac.
Yeah, it just plays so far up the hill when you're looking at it. I mean, 20 feet seems way up there, kind of.
Macbeth on to the second hole, a new placement for the weekend. Incredibly challenging pin placement here to get anything close. You've got to land it with such slow, soft, flat.
There you go. Yeah, it looked like that one had a lot of pace.
Yeah, I'm surprised he was as close as he was.
Same.
He's playing at a quick pace.
Yeah,
Already over here on
teleported
3.
Over the whole 3's tee pad. Unbelievable.
A little high, asking for a little reaction. Must have got it.
He teleported to his putt. This is incredible stuff we're seeing here. Fast play is working for him. 3 for 3 start.
If you could teleport, why is he walking to get the disc out of the basket? Just like be there and get it.
It might make him tired.
Hole 4 went a little straight on his drive.
Not so bad with this new placement on 4 because it opens up the opportunity for the big hyzer.
That's really good. Let me guess, he's going to be right there. Yeah, oh wow, that was quick.
He's probably going to be on 5 real quick.
Oh, here we go. Is he just going to try to
We're just going to watch him now.
Are we just
I
going to...
mean, might as well, right?
Well, when you're getting all
Yeah,
of them...
look at that.
Look at this.
Look at that. I got a feeling he's going to connect here. Oh, yeah. Fantastic drive. 5 for 5.
Okay, he's heating up.
I don't know how these guys are throwing backhands. Just you can't throw it much closer than he threw it, and we've seen like 4 guys at that exact spot.
Incredible, really is.
It's crazy.
Yeah. The best shape for that hole is a slightly flippy driver, that forehand that moves right, bends left, holds left forever, and barely skips. But anyways, this week's practice winner is Matthew Longton. He's going to take home the Rolo.
Oh, yeah.
Halo Rolo.
Sweet.
Nice. That thing rolls pretty good.
It's a fun
On
trick
18.
disc.
We're playing this long pin here onto, as you can see, right off a cliff. And then the basket it doesn't get any flatter down there. You know, if you fly past this at the height of the cage, you're going to be outside circle 2.
Oh, this...
Okay. It's going to need some luck to stay close.
There's no OB sign. That's great. See, this is even too hot to me. Oh, but it got the nice little...
Wow.
You're not
That
going to
was-
see one better than that.
Jeez. Flare skip, you're dead. Got none
Yeah,
of
it just has to grab. Maybe not a bad hole for a Isaac Robinson backhand.
It's really good, I feel like.
Yeah, it just wants to grab and sit.
Ooh, trickster, though. Miss there could cost you 2.
He lays this hole up, dude. He doesn't.
True that.
I asked him about it. He just basically what we were saying yesterday. He's just saying this is one of the holes. This hole and 7 are the 2 holes I respect, and one bad shot here costs you 2, and you're out of the tournament. Like, he knows how big a bogey, how much it impacts the tournament.
Wow.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. He's not laying this one up.
No way. He's
and
in
it's
the
a
circle.
more dangerous putt than he had yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear it. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, world champ. Calling your bluff on that one.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've just been really calculating everything next day. Just full bore.
Was the winner of the Patreon disc Matthew Longton, and we're playing to the long pin on the second hole? Just dawned on me. That's not worth talking anymore about. On to hole 3.
Well, that's interesting.
Enough to mention it for a moment. Isaac still holding on to that 3-shot lead even after losing 1 to Gannon in the first. I guess Gannon was in 4th place, so he wasn't even in the initial mix at the top.
Hole 3, par 3, 305. Little flex forehand. It's kind of a low ceiling, so the backhand's pretty impressive too when people do it. I don't know why there's OB left. I've never seen anybody even come close to it, ever. The OB right can, for sure, come into play, but it's also kind of a non-factor. It's really the gap off the tee. If you get the height right, the disc that you have is going to be stable enough to hold. This is going to be bullseye, maybe.
Holes like this in 2015 were just so awesome for Nate and I. Actually, the 3 of us.
Yeah.
It just was so hard for the backhand players that just predicated their entire game on one shot before Isaac Robinson was in the mix.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I think Isaac does better on left to right shaped holes than he does on traditional backhand shaped holes.
It's possible. Ooh,
A lot of highs are here.
Yeah.
Right on the line.
Goodness, stays in though.
Also a lot of hyzer.
Yeah, this needs to get down as well. Be nice. Yeah. They're on top of each other?
Nearly,
Yeah.
they're
I
both-
just realized something. Was the guy who won the disc long 10?
Yes.
And then these guys are kind of long right of the pin?
Yes.
Kind of pin high?
Correct.
What?
Yep. And neither one of their names is Matthew.
That's,
Think about that.
Oh my gosh, small world. Oh no.
No.
Yeah. On a serious note, that's a big problem. His putt's been so dialed lately.
Yeah.
And you can't let ones like, it's so funny. 305 feet, low ceiling, OB left, OB right. He's barely on the line, down the hill. You can't miss that.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about it. If these guys, oh, well, I can't think about nothing when Niklas is on the tee. Because he's going to do
Watch this thing just shape
super
itself.
shape.
Well, it doesn't turn
Yeah,
over.
there's no way
actually.
that flips.
That's the safe, aggressive play with the backhand.
It's still really hard to throw it there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's harder to throw it there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which one's harder?
The drive.
Yeah.
Checking in with Macbeth, continuing.
Gosh, his pace sure did slow down.
Yeah.
Took him a long time to get over to
He's exhausted
6.
with all that teleportation, though.
He had to wait on the group ahead of him, probably.
That's likely long enough. Oh, yeah, just by 8 or 10 feet though, inbounds.
Yeah,
Good enough.
That's how you close out the approach.
Oh, he's long. 10, long 10. In the chains, long chains. My producer's telling me to stop. I got in trouble. I'm done. My thoughts were this. Oh, geez, here comes a commercial.
What is the simplest way to improve your disc golf game? The answer, learn from the very best. Paul Ulibarri, Simon Lizotte, Ezra Aderhold, and Holland Hanley. They're not just players, they are your elite coaches guiding you every step of the way. The Power Disc Golf Academy is the premier online disc golf academy with over 150 on-demand lessons that are specifically designed to improve your skills right now. So what are you waiting for? Join today at PowerDGA.com.
Oh, Yuli, what were you saying before you interrupted yourself?
I know, yeah. Well, hole 4, par 4, 600. New pin position. What do you know? So we're going through this gap to the left, and then we got a straight shooter that I doubt anybody plays to unless you're throwing like a little forehand from here. I don't see drives getting there. Mostly spike hyzers up over all the trees on the right. It is protected, and there is out of bounds on the left if you get a little swirly with a wind gust or something. So I believe this hole is a little more difficult. My thoughts on this tournament. If the pace keeps up at this rate, I think it's going to be the most impressive major win I've seen. And the only reason I say that is because we've all played easy courses. How many easy courses that you've learned on your whole life and you're playing just your local league, have you just been able to go out and you're just like, yeah, I'm going to shoot 15, 13, 13?
None of them. The distance from perfection is unprecedented.
Yeah.
Because they're just brushing up against it right now.
They're so close on a... This is not a difficult course as far as the Pro Tour is concerned or major championships. But it is not a course that you can take a breath on. And it's easier than like the course I grew up, Vista. I've shot like a couple like 13, 14, 15, 16s in there. I played 3,000 rounds there.
Yeah.
You know, and so to me, to have the mental capacity to keep on birdieing and these stressful shots over and over and over and over and over again, getting into spots like this, like kind of out of position, but I bet he's going to give himself a upshot for par. Yeah. My point being is,
yes,
I do think that at this rate, we're going to see a 50 under, 47 under win the tournament would be my guess.
Yeah, I think.
And if that happens, it's the mental is what I'm most impressed with, because that's just impossible to me.
I think a minimum of 48.
Yeah.
I don't think you can win this tournament unless you at least go 48. That's my prediction at this point.
But do you guys agree? That's the challenge.
Certainly. I mean, continuing to execute at that level and continuing to stack the birdies and knowing how important everyone is. I mean, golf is golf, and every stroke is a stroke, no matter if the course is hard or the course is easy. But I do feel like it puts a little bit more pressure because there's not like a lot of position or strategy, or, you know, it's just more all the way down, you know,
it's shot
get
making.
as close as you can.
72 holes of shot making.
Yes.
As we're saying that, like, they're just leaking though.
Yeah,
like,
I think they can
I
I think they might be able to hear you. Yeah. And I feel like they're getting nervous a little bit.
Yeah.
Gannon, however, is going to take
Buckets.
the lone birdie on the hole.
That's crazy.
Pretty straightforward par 4. I think this one is maybe... I'm going to go and look at the stats here and see if this one is playing easier or more difficult than the A placement.
It's got to be harder. The best players in the world just parred it.
It actually is a little bit easier today than both the first two rounds.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not
There's
by much.
less. I think there's just less brush right around it. It is a little longer, but not longer enough to bother anybody in this tournament.
Yeah,
Sure.
less percentage of birdies.
Ooh, a little Luke Humphreys sighting.
He's been playing really well.
Oh.
What
Oh
kind
my
of
gosh.
skip was that?
He
What
skipped
just
off
happened?
the top of the little
But he stays
wall.
safe.
Yeah. Well, that
That's
was
wild.
fun.
We haven't seen that one yet.
Macbeth.
All birdies. Tack another one on.
Oh.
No way.
That
Come
was
on.
cool.
Man, that's incredible. So Macbeth is going to get the birdie here on 7. We've seen quite a few players so far in the tournament get the first 7 holes. Hole 8 stops everyone's streak. Can Macbeth be the one to break through and get the first 8? We haven't seen that yet.
How many people have gotten the first 7?
There's been quite a few so far in the tournament. I can't pull it up right now immediately, but there's pretty sure Calvin did it yesterday
Yeah.
and en route to shooting 15 down. And a few others in I think round 1. But
Sure.
Hole 8's the streak stopper.
I can see why, but hole 5 to me is a total streak stopper.
Totally.
Like you get the first 4 and you're done here for me personally. But these guys have just been flipping a mid-range up, matching the ground play and sliding it into the chips, and it's been a thing of beauty. This is, I think, one of the top 3 favorite holes to watch these guys play in this tournament.
Yeah, I like this hole.
It's a great change.
One of the better ones on the property, in my opinion. Got a great mix of length
That's
and
so nice.
but also a really dangerous right side. Super important to control the angles.
Didn't it just look like Gannon just was laying up? It didn't even look like he threw the disc, and he's got a putt from just outside C1.
Isaac finally
I mean,
leaks one.
I guess there is a little room behind this basket. I was going to say that could be a layup right there, but
It's gotta be.
There's probably enough room he could think about it.
No, he's laying that up, buddy. Good line, didn't get the height.
All right, guys. What's on the line right now with Isaac? So far in this tournament, he has one stretch where he had back-to-back pars, and it was hole 7 and 8 of the first round.
I'm watching the most beautiful drive ever.
So he does not have
Oh, just in
consecutive
a circle.
pars since midway early of first.
And that only happened to once.
And now it's only happened once.
Calvin's running this. He's aggressive when he putts. Oh, that's why. Because you make him.
Oh, fantastic.
What a putt from deep.
Wow. He makes so many of these. His putt just has so much, it feels like if it was ping pong, it'd have topspin. There's something about it. It just has so much force moving in the right direction. It just feels heavy. Does that make sense?
It does.
This guy will not lay this up. Oh, that's
Jeez,
pretty.
man. That's such a scary putt to run from there. The trees are just staggered enough on the left and right side that he could miss that putt and find himself OB another 40 feet down the hill.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The cameraman in this angle is standing up
Yeah.
just behind the basket.
Yeah.
Like he's standing up. That's how fast it drops off.
Wow. AB perhaps inspired. Yeah. Hard.
Beautiful.
Slow start for AB, but gets the birdie here on 5.
Yeah, kind of under the radar slow start. I didn't even notice that.
Not a slow start. Paul Macbeth, 7 through 7.
Oh, beautiful.
Boy. Okay.
40-footer?
Oh, it does it again. That drive looks so good, and it was still 40 feet short. Hole 8 is a wonderful, tricky, menacing little hole. I love it.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's such a brutally punishing hole. No, Gannon now perfect through 5 is caught up. He's only 2 back of Isaac. He's catching up.
Yeah, Isaac kind of letting a lot of people back in. And he's allowing AB to have a slow start. You know?
Sure.
Like on the lead card, pretty two under after 5 is not that great. You should be kind of punished for that. What do we got here, Nate?
Little par 4, 679. I expect to see some flat to hyzer kind of backhands up over this sculpture. Should be pretty easy for these guys to get inside about 200 feet to the pin. If they can get under these trees right here.
Oh, that's so good. Watch the bench. Here's the thing. You made a note of this yesterday, how like Gannon's almost got to flat there and kind of pushing straight. And AB's is just on hyzer the whole way. I want to check that out today.
Yeah, I think it'll happen again.
Yeah, maybe let the viewers keep an eye out for that
Yeah,
as well.
Calvin just kind of throws flat generally, but he goes with a lot of flatness and kind of a late move. That's an annoying place for his disc to land, but I don't think it's going to stop him from getting the score he wants to get. Yeah, keep a note on this one. Does it ever get even close to flat? Closer than last time. And because it got flat, he's punished. Because that's kind of what I was thinking. Flatness is a problem for him and not really for anybody else.
Great point. Yep. Turned over.
Yeah, Isaac goes like flex line.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Stays away from really the out of bounds, and he'll have something from there.
All right, so far in the event, Ricky Wysocki, round 1, 7 through 7. Bogeys, hole 8. Calvin Heimburg, Lauri Lehtinen, birdie the first 7 in round 2, par hole 8. Macbeth, birdies the first 7, pars hole 8. Sullivan Tipton, round 3, birdies the first 7, pars hole 8. It's just the streak stopper. It's what it is. I'm back to you with you guys now. I've been looking at my screen for a bit.
Well, some for the guys to shoot for in the final round. Gannon still has a chance. Maybe he's the one.
He's got to get this one clean, and now he's got to make a putt, which he will do.
I played with Sully today. Watched it happen.
Was he close to getting the birdie?
Very nice shot, yes, but was kind of short. Nice little kick off the tree.
I feel like that quote from Mugatu and Zoolander talking about Sullivan Tipton's so hot right now. He's playing incredible.
Oh,
That's a good putt.
yeah, a little gut check right there. You miss something like that in the round, just kind of. You just had to lay one up.
Yeah, I mean, the magic's kind of fading at that point. You know, he hasn't done a whole lot of missing. Yep. You might have guessed if you're looking at the scoreboard. So yeah, I doubt he's had much trouble inside 40 feet to this point.
AB had to make kind of a long putt there to save the par. Hole that he's been just having tiny 120-foot chips to the pin. Had to work pretty hard for that one. Meanwhile, Gannon makes the putt. Now he's at 6 down. Calvin keeps plugging away. He's 4 through 6. Decent enough start for the pace that's currently being set right now.
Niklas onto the island, into the bullseye.
He's got to be number 1 in that stat. He has to be. It's just been incredible.
Check that out for us. Let's see.
I'll come back in 5 minutes, guys. Let me know what's going on.
Well, here he is on the tough 8.
Nice height.
Late flipping.
Let me guess. Bullseye.
He did.
Bullseye.
He kind of needs to calm down with the bullseye.
It's just unbelievable.
Perfect shot from Macbeth.
Yep.
Niklas had 6 bullseyes in round 1, 5 bullseyes in round 2.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And now he's got 2 so far in round 3.
That we've seen.
He doesn't even have to putt. Oh.
Hey, Calvin disappeared in the bush. That's awesome.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole 7, par 4, 607. You got to get past this mandatory, through this low ceiling gap, and then up this rise. If you can get up onto that second level of the fairway, going for the island becomes sort of an appetizing proposition. Otherwise, I think you might consider laying up or playing to the fat part of the island on the right side. A little ad wall can be a problem if you come up a little short. And like I mentioned yesterday, they just pinch it in right at the spot where you're aiming. So it can be a little bit more tricky due to that.
Nice turn on this one, skipping up. You know what I do have to say
awesome.
is when Nate, when you do like breakdowns like that, and you do appetizing proposition, you make me sound like a dang idiot.
I think
you
you
weren't-
you
but
sound like
the-
an idiot all on your own.
I
Well, you're
know,
not
but
even
that doesn't
talking at
help.
that moment. I don't.
No,
you
I
know,
mean like when I'm doing. Oh, here's the hole, and it's like this.
you're
I'm
selling
not-
yourself short.
I'm not
man.
thinking
You're-
about
you know?
appetites.
Sometimes I got an appetite for birdie, and other times that island is looking
Pretty nice.
just a little out of reach, but out of my price range, if you will. You know, sometimes I'm down the hill and I'm like looking at the menu and I'm going to $100 for a steak. Like, I don't know, dude. I might lay this thing up.
Isaac with a nice tee shot. Calvin with a nice tee shot.
I don't really.
Gannon with a nice tee shot. Let's
I don't
see.
really like where Isaac is. I think that uphill run up forces a pretty tough shot that like.
Yeah, maybe not a nice tee shot, but
No, I think it is. I don't think it's what he was aiming for.
oh, excuse me.
I'll say that.
I thought Calvin got around the trees, but apparently he did not. He's going to have to make the layup decision here. I must have
He's not a fancy guy. He's not trying to get the shrimp on top of the steak.
Yeah.
You know, he just wants to get full, get home, get a good night's sleep.
Maybe is this high enough? He's been struggling on 7. Finally makes the adjustment, but only by a few inches. That was really close to the OB wall.
So you got to push that ceiling so kind of like, it's like kind of cruddy.
Ooh, just slows down. This is the spot, if you ask me. If you can land here, you can see the pin. All hyzer. Pretty simple.
And that's pretty close, but it's not parked according to stats. So that doesn't help him catch the king of parked, which is Niklas Ansela, number 1 in the field for that statistic.
Oh yeah. Holding on.
You know, I mean, he can still get to 6 down, right? On the front 9?
Isaac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
holding on is like he's still actively shooting a good round. It just he's already lost 3 shots to Gannon because he's played perfect.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. He's losing some to this guy too, but this guy's a billion back.
Was he on? He started on 3rd card, right?
Yes.
If he continues this play, he will not be on 3rd card on Championship Sunday.
Kind of got snuggled up on that tree.
This is probably 300, somewhere in the 300 range, maybe just a bit more from the knee, and that's good. That's really good. Can Gannon do it? He's got to 7 through 7.
He's the guy.
We saw a star frame on this hole yesterday. Unbelievable star frame.
344 straight downhill. Just a tough. Look at the OP on the left and the right. It's like it's literally as tight as the trees right there till you get the Mando, and then it's a little more forgiving. But your disc is traveling at such heights going down this hill. Any sort of kick 5 feet to the right is nothing. You almost need, if you hit a corner of those, you almost for sure need a double kick in order to stay in.
Pretty low, but I think he's throwing driver. Oh, man, he's going to have to earn it.
Oh, yeah, he is.
That's probably 50 feet.
Yeah.
Man, that is so high. Oh, does that glance off a tree at the end? Or was it just turning?
It might have been just turning.
Wow, that I did not think that was going to go OB right.
Is that Isaac's first out of bounds stroke?
He's certainly bogey free.
He's bogey free to this point. He's going to have a tough putt. AB OB early. So not the same thing that we saw in round 2.
Calvin gets himself a long look. AB, not the time to do that with that 3 under start. Can he get past the boss?
Oh, another boss fight. Victorious for the course.
Wow. So what did you tell us? That's the 5th or the 6th guy to fall?
It's either 5th or 6th, yeah. It's something.
Okay.
How about this fall? Bang.
Another big one for Calvin.
Gets himself within 3. Oh, pretty close spot.
Yeah.
Kind of a generous spot.
And that's, I mean, when you get past those trees at the bottom of the hill, if you go out of bounds, anywhere you go is generally not that far away. I thought that he crossed a little bit farther back, but.
A lot of height for Macbeth here on 11, getting around the corner. So important to get a lot of distance on this shot to open up your angle. It doesn't look like he got enough to go with the forehand, so he's going to have to go big high turnover.
That's a fun shot.
Can he make the 60 ball? No.
Whoa.
Not even close.
All right, 2 off. Perfection now for Macbeth. But I don't know a single person in the world that wouldn't take 9 down through the first 11 here at the Rockstar course.
Yeah, let me try it and I'll let you know.
Well,
yeah, I don't know what that feels like.
Those are the only two holes in the course that averaged over par. Hole 8 and hole 11. Those are the 2 holes he's parred. So he's still getting strokes in the field of these holes. Not that he's worried about anyone besides first place, but still.
Hey, he might get him on them.
It's possible, sure.
Yeah. Hole 9. Little 410 footer over this out of bounds wall. Just get it wide enough with these guys, I think is the key. If you get it wide, everything works. Like push it towards that fence on the right and then let it swing in, because these branches on the backside are inbounds. The ones in the front are not. Stay away from that and you're feeling pretty good. So I don't think this is wide enough. But
Yeah.
see, that could have very easily gone out of bounds.
Yeah, it's not the perfect play. You'd like to see it a little wider, get down to the ground first.
And that's why I like where the OB placement is on this hole. The fact that the sponsor wall goes a little bit underneath the outstretched willow. That way you can't just use the willow itself as a backstop. Like you have to keep it wide, like Yuli's saying.
Heading for those same branches, it looks like.
See, that's exactly what we're talking about there. Now,
Calvin
does that
gets
cross?
through it, and he doesn't.
They're going to say that he crossed up there? I'm not sure.
I sort of doubt it.
I don't think he did. I think he's going to have to go to the front. So back-to-back OBs for Isaac. Now, this time, there's no saving the par unless somehow he sends it in. Yeah, they're bringing him back. So bogey-free is no longer for our leader.
And instead of that 6 down we were forecasting, gonna fall to 3.
Oh no, two of those in the front 9 for AB.
I mean, look how windy it is too. Kind of picks up on this hole. That's one thing they don't teach you in school.
I learned nothing about this green in 8th grade. Nothing.
Exactly. That was kind of like a Nate thing, right? That I just said.
I think so, man. You said school.
The places where it's windy, though, it does have this weird sense of swirliness. It doesn't just feel like a prevailing wind from any direction. Oh, we have a new leader. At least a
co-leader, yeah. And Calvin right there, jumping on the mistakes made by Isaac. Calvin and Gannon both capitalizing. Macbeth moving up the board with his incredible performance so far, and Niklas right there as well.
And this Macbeth fella, 9 through 11, just hanging around. That Ricky guy too, kind of hanging around.
Couple 12 unders in the clubhouse already. Wow, quite a few. It's already the 4th fire emoji as we go down the board. Incredible rounds for those guys.
We've got 27 holes left in the tournament. It's still going to be a sprint all the way through. Who's got the most stamina? Who's got the most birdies in them? And who can avoid the treacherous OB? We're going to find out after we find out something from Nate. What you got for us?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. I'm not ready for these without the cameras. I think maybe just cut me out of here.
Well, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys here.
I got to start thinking. I keep thinking we're not going to do that.
You never know when we are. You need to be on.
I do need to be ready. I do need to be ready. Okay, I'll try to think one.
Watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know